Hi, welcome to a review. Today we will be reviewing a keyboard case for the iPad mini. This is one of the newer items that we are bringing over from China. This is an extremely well-made, high-quality item. It works essentially with any Bluetooth device. It happens to also work as a iPad mini case. So there we have it. As you can see, it comes with your charge cable. It does have your instructions, extremely easy. We're going to walk through and show you how that works. It's got a magnetic close feature, and the kickstand is also magnetic. It's got the little place for you to take pictures with your iPad when needed. So let's get an iPad mini installed here. As you can see, it is extremely tight-fitting, which is always good. That means that it will keep your iPad mini in place. We are installing it as we speak right now. I'm just gonna, there we go. So there it is. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna install and show how easy it is to install or pair the Bluetooth device. So what we want to do is we want to hit this button right here. First of all, we got to turn it on. It's on. So there we go. We got the blue light there. We go to our Bluetooth preferences, and we're going to see that we have a Bluetooth keyboard here that's not paired. We press that, and we get a message to enter a specific number, 4492, enter, and it's connected. So we do have a home button that takes us to the main screen. Double tap the home button and you get the bottom menu. As you can see, this is my daughter's iPad mini, and this is actually her keyboard. She really likes this because to be honest, as an adult, this keyboard is kind of small to touch type on. I have a really tough time. Of course, my hands are also really big. My wife doesn't have a tough time touch typing on this, and my daughter, actually all three of them, have a really easy time learning how to touch type on these. So it is weatherproof. It is rubbery all over. It's completely sealed, so kids can not recommended, but if juice were to spill over this keyboard, you're protected. So why would we want to use an external keyboard on the iPad mini? Well, first of all, let's see if we go to a website and we want to browse it. The best way to browse it is with an external keyboard, because at the end of the day, we can search, and it doesn't take any of the screen real estate out of it. So let me just show you. For example, if we wanted to email, let's say that we want to compose an email test. As you can see, you get all your real estate back. So you don't lose out any of the real estate here. So let me show you. If I were to turn off the keyboard, which it does have an on-off switch right here. So if I did turn it off, what happens is that your screen actually is 50% of your screen is actually taken off by this internal keyboard. So definitely not cool. And we wanna, if we want to be productive, we do wanna use the external keyboard. Now the on-off button is really small, and the reason why is so we don't accidentally turn it off. Now the batteries on these things last forever. You could charge it once. Maybe you could charge it every 2 weeks, and you should be good to go. I think my daughter charges it about once a week because she doesn't want to be left out without a keyboard. So, pretty easy. You also get the different functions in terms of, you can lock it from here. You can turn it back on. I think you can actually turn on the, if we lock it, and I think we can actually turn on the picture mode. So, you can leave it in your office. You have direct access to your pictures. It locks it, so maintains privacy. So that is a cool feature that you have on the keyboard. So let's say that you are off to a meeting, but you want to leave your iPad mini, showing pictures of your vacation. Just press that button, and there you go. Your pictures start showing. I guess you can't really see it very well, but essentially when you get back, just press a button, type in your password, you're unlocked. Um, you can also adjust your screen brightness directly from here. You can adjust your volume, and of course you could do music, but this iPad doesn't have any music. So anyways, you could do all those functions. There's a search function right there, so it takes you immediately to the search area, so mail. That's a pretty cool feature. I don't know what this does. Oh, it brings the internal keyboard, toggles it on and off. And what is really cool, I'm not sure if you guys could see here, but let's say we're typing something and you wanted to select. There we go. There's a select function, there's a copy function, and there's a paste function. So without, that's extremely useful because sometimes you're just, touching it there, and then you go into the different select, and then you copy and paste. But then you can always use this function to paste or select or cut. So, useful shortcuts at the top of the screen there, so you can actually see the different shortcuts. So that is extremely cool. Now, what's even cooler about this keyboard is that you could actually take it off from the case. So once it's out of the case, you could use this keyboard as a theater media PC controlling device. Or you could, have your iPhone 5 on the side, and you can use this with your iPhone 5. You could use it with your main computer. You could decide to use it however you wish. These keyboards, there's a lot of them there on eBay. They look pretty similar, but believe me, they're not the same quality. China produces very different levels of keyboard quality. As you can see, this one is extremely well made, very rubbery surface all over. It is sealed from the environment, easy to pair, easy to recharge. It's magnetic, very well made fox leather. So this is, an extremely well made case. It does provide a good heft, so you can hold it like a book. I don't like those extra thin cases where you kind of grab it like this, and it just doesn't feel nice. The iPad mini with this case has very nice heft to it, so it feels like a book. It's not heavy, but it just feels like you're grabbing a book. As you can see, it's got that nice thickness in there, so that's always good. Not using it, you could always hold it like this. Again, it feels like a book, so it just makes the reading process a lot easier. It's pretty simple to get working. You just set it out, pop this leg back up, and you're ready to work. My daughter loves it. She hardly uses her computer anymore. She kind of writes all her book reports and things like that on her iPad mini with the keyboard. Extremely useful for kids learning to touch type that have the smaller fingers. You ladies definitely can benefit from having a slightly smaller keyboard also. To be honest, I would not use this as a primary keyboard. The keys are just too small for you to be writing a 500-page book or replying hundreds of emails like from a desktop computer. But when you're on the go, you're at a cafe, your kids are learning to type, the shortcuts makes it extremely useful, and the case is extremely well made. So This is definitely an accessory that you should have for your iPad mini, especially if you're on the go. You know, there isn't any other keyboard that's better made that also includes a case, protective shell, and is this easy to use, configure, and with all the benefits of the shortcuts. So I hope you enjoyed the review. I know that the camera angle may not have helped, but I think when I hold it up like this, you should be able to get a sense of the quality of the keys. There we go, we're just going through. And the ruggedness of the rubber seal around the keys is really cool. And again, I just like this function one. You just press this button and then your slideshow begins. Come back, press the button there, and you're ready to go. Double tap here, you get your menus at the bottom. So, you know, it's pretty useful. And I also like the brightness feature. That's directly accessible from the keyboard. Language, you could do also. There's a command here where you're going to be switching languages. Not sure how useful that is because given that as you type with an external keyboard, that bothersome autocorrect function disappears. So, you know, I'm not sure how useful that is. But apart from that, it's a great device. You can check online, other places. People have them from, you know, the lower quality ones start somewhere around $25, and the brand name ones are upwards of $70 to $100 for this quality of case keyboard. So hopefully you'll decide to purchase one of these from us. We do guarantee these for a year. We'll make it right if something happens and we think that it wasn't, it was manufacturer's defects. We'll make it right. Very well protected. So that's our review. Appreciate your business. Thank you.